guys, today is Wednesday, June 21st. It is 8:36 p.m. I forgot to vlog all day. So I am sitting on my floor. I did some yoga earlier. That is why I'm down here. I made another design, which was great. I like it. I think it's fine. I think it looks good. Where is it? Oh my God, where'd it go? I'm not gonna show you guys. It's gonna go on my Patreon. But that doesn't mean I don't want to look at it. Okay, it's right there. I was like, where the hell did it go? I think I'm gonna do one more design tonight, and then I also want to, well, not want to, and then I also edited my outline. It's not much different than it was before. I actually just need to go through and like resolve comments from my proofreader, respond to those, answer some questions that were in there, clear up some confusion, stuff like that. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing here in a minute. And then I'm probably gonna make some dinner. I'm probably gonna stay here on the floor or I might get on my couch. I might be normal and go get on my couch while I do this. But yeah, that's the plan for right now. I'm gonna try to get this done before my friend is like home, because when she's home, it's like I'm usually giving her like my attention. I'm really glad I've been doing yoga. I know I haven't been showing it, but I've been doing yoga the last like 3-ish days. It's helped my cramps pretty significantly. It's helping with like the stiffness that I have in my joints. Go figure, who would have guessed that stretching helps with the stiffness in your joints? Mind blown. I did forget to take my vitamins this morning, and it's too late to take them now because I have this vitamin D supplement that I take, and it's like a vitamin D and saffron supplement, and it's supposed to help with like waking you up and like getting you in a better mood. However, I feel weird taking that at almost 9 p.m. because I don't want to wake myself up at 9 o'clock, especially if I plan to go to bed in the next like 5 hours. 1, 2, 3, yeah, like 4 or 5 hours I plan to try to get in bed. So like I don't want to take a thing that's supposed to wake me up, and especially because those usually work for more than 12 hours. Same reason, like if I decide to go to bed at fucking 6 in the morning, I'm not going to take a melatonin because 1, I'm already really tired, but 2, I don't want to sleep until 2 or 3. So I'm going to get my outline stuff done, and then I'm going to make dinner, probably screw with my laundry a little bit because I still have a little bit of laundry to do. I sprayed for bugs yesterday. That is so far the plan. If something changes, I'll update you. If I'm gonna try to like record myself doing stuff other than just talking at you. However, I cannot promise anything. I'm so sorry. These daily vlogs are shorter, and I'm more likely to forget things, but this is more to help me get back in the rhythm of vlogging every day so that I can like show you guys what I'm doing, or at least talk to you guys about what I'm doing. It's not even like laziness, I don't think, or anything like that. It's just that I forget to vlog. I forget to turn on the camera and like record what I'm doing. And it's why, especially when I'm doing stuff like on my iPad or doing stuff with my webtoon, it's like, what can I show you? Like I can occasionally show you a design that I'm working on, but I can't like all the time show you because then that defeats the purpose of my Patreon, you know? And same with my writing. Like, are you guys just gonna watch me type? I feel like that would be boring, but I don't know if it's more boring than this, you know? Because at least if you're watching me type, I could do a voiceover and then you can like listen to me talk about things while also watching me type. I don't know. Or maybe I could do like typing ASMR or something. Who knows? We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, and I'll try to remember to check back in doing something before the end of the day instead of like yesterday where I just threw in a speed paint because I didn't have anything else. But yeah, talk to you guys later or tomorrow, who knows? This might be the outro by accident. Hey guys, 11:43 p.m. So my night has gotten real shitty. So I was looking for a book for a friend of mine in my emails, and I discovered that HUD had been trying to contact me since May 3rd. And the email on May 3rd said, hey, this is a packet that you need to fill out. If you don't fill it out within 10 business days, sorry. But then I proceeded to get 8 other emails following that one saying that I needed to fill out those those documents. So I don't know how much I believe the 10 business days thing at the moment, because the most recent email I got was on June 16th, and it is currently June 21st, about 15 minutes from being the 22nd. So I filled out those documents, I filled them out wrong, and I realized that after I submitted them, so I had to email the lady and be like, hey, is there a way you could reopen this document? I missed some fields, I accidentally didn't specify some things, blah, blah, blah. And then I sent her a second email because I realized that I had gotten a document a month prior on April 7th. I got a document on April 7th saying, we've received your request for an increase in the contract rent for the above referenced tenant. The request was reviewed for rent reasonableness. Our decision was indicated below, and it says we can approve this adjustment effective July 1st, 2023, and then for the amount of my rent. And this is in my documents, like in my rental portal documents. This, to me, this letter alone comes off as like, I'm sorted, I'm good for July. And why would I need to reapply? I'm already on HUD. Why do I need to reapply for HUD? I'm already on the program. What do I need to reapply for? So I sent another email and I said, I'm sorry for the second email. I just found this in my tenant portal documents. I received this in April and it reads like I've been approved and such. After giving myself a moment to calm down and think, I was told that I was just waiting for a letter or like an e-letter or something, a phone call, waiting for HUD to contact me and tell me how much, to tell me how much they were gonna pay. How much HUD was going to pay for the rent going up. Why am I having to reapply for my benefits when it seems like everything was already approved and I was just waiting for an amount so I knew how much I paid starting July 1st. I will be calling tomorrow in the morning when I wake up. I'll update you if the call takes place before you can respond to this email so you know whether or not you can disregard this. Thank you so much. Da, 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 da. And I attached the document that I have. Because the last thing that I heard from them was that you're good, because I called and I was like, do you guys know how much HUD is going to cover for me? I got that statement in April. I am fairly sure I called after this and this is how I got that information, but I asked them like how much HUD was going to pay, and they were like, oh, well, you'll find out when we contact you, when we send you some kind of notice, when we send you whatever, you'll find out then how much we cover. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I just left it. And I haven't gotten notifications for this email. That's why I missed them. I wasn't getting notifications. I'm so frustrated and this is genuinely scary because this is my entire home. This is my, I could genuinely be evicted over this. This is something that I could legitimately lose my apartment over. And I don't have other options. I don't have family I can go to. I don't have friends I can go to. I don't have a couch I can sleep on. I don't have anything. I have the streets, and we're about a week maybe from getting a hurricane, or I think it's a tropical storm. I'm still really upset and frustrated, regardless of the hurricane, tropical storm, whatever. I've been here for a year, and I planned to be here for another year. I'm trying to get into college. I'm trying to do my best with getting my trauma under control, and I've been trying to better myself as a person, mentally, physically, etc., and I can't do that if I were to lose my home. Again, Don't have family. What the fuck? I don't have family that I can go to. I don't have friends that I can like go and move in with. I don't have anybody that I can go and like move in with or like stay on their couch. Like there's those aren't options. It is either this apartment or the streets or a shelter, which I would probably do terribly in a homeless shelter. Not only because duh, like I have so many mental health problems and other like chronic issues that just wouldn't mesh well with that sort of setting. I don't want to start over again. I have built up this entire apartment almost from scratch. I came into this apartment, I'm gonna put a picture right here. I came into this apartment with it looking like this. This was my living room for months. And now it's like this. This is what my apartment looks like now. You guys have seen it. You've seen the apartment tours. And I'm sure if you go back into my old videos, you will see what it used to look like in, you know, more realistically as well. Like for the whole house. You'll know what it looked like. The whole house looked like. You'll know what the whole house looked like. Because I was vlogging during that time as well. I was vlogging a lot more than I am now. And like you guys, if you've been here since the beginning, or if you've watched all of my vlogs, you have seen how far I have come, how far I have brought this apartment. I have built this apartment up from the fucking bottom. Of course, I didn't actually build it, but I bought everything in this apartment. I have completely built up this apartment by myself, and I have decorated it to my liking. I have gotten all of the things that I would like for my apartment to look decent, and it's just now starting to look like an actual home, and I might fucking lose it because I didn't get an email and these people didn't care to call me. I'm really upset with this, and I'm trying to make some dinner so that I'm not just going to bed hungry or making myself sick because I am skipping dinner. I'm kind of forcing myself to eat because this frankly made me lose my appetite, but I'm not in a position to skip meals. So I am trying to make some resemblance of a meal, and I guess I'm gonna start editing this vlog, and because there's not really anything else for me to do tonight. I'm glad I found this out earlier, later tonight, because at least then, though at the same time, like if I figured this out during like normal business hours, I would have been able to call somebody today, or I might have been able to call somebody today. I'm really frustrated, and I'm really not happy with how uncertain my future has become, because I was under the impression that everything was fine and that everything was good and we were all sorted, and I was, you know, gonna continue staying here for another year. And my plan was to like start apartment hunting in January so that I can like find a place by June next year, because I'm gonna have my student loans, and because I'm getting my student loans in January and I'm starting classes in January, or I'm hoping I'm gonna start classes in January. And I was gonna start all of this stuff. And then once I got student loans, I was gonna start dumping some of my bills into my student loans so that then I could be like, okay, cool. Like now that some of my bills are in my loans, I can start saving money. I can like pay back my friend who helped my other friend, my best friend, not lose her house. And like also pay off my credit card bill finally. And start building up my credit so that I can like get into a decent apartment, because I want to leave this city. I want to go back to my old city so that I can like know people in my area. I am like, as much as I like to be a homebody, I really miss having some form of community or having a friend in the area. Like it's hard. It's really hard. I don't know anybody here. I don't know anybody here, and it really sucks. Because like, I don't know anybody. I don't have any like in-city resources, in-city friends. And like, I love my online friends. I want that to be so clear. I love my online friends and I love the people who are my friend. I don't have a lot of those, but I have enough. I love all of you, genuinely. However, I'm really missing that. Like, I know I have agoraphobia and it is harder for me to go out, but it's not like impossible. I'm not quite there yet. And I feel like if I were to have some friends in the area, I would be able to go out more and I'd be able to go see friends that I know not even frequently, just sometimes, just enough. And then I could also like have friends that help me with stuff. Like if I need, like for example, I can't go check my mail. I can't do that. I don't have a car. It's a 20-minute walk there and back. And there have been a bunch of dogs that, I don't know where the hell all these dogs came from, but a bunch of dogs have been out loose and biting people lately. And I'm like, I can't do that. I'm already scared of dogs as it is. And I've had one follow me twice, 2 different times before. And it freaked me out both times. And I haven't checked my mail since. That second time at least. Like, I don't live in a great neighborhood. I don't. And my mailbox is fucking far away for God knows what reason. It's a 10-minute walk to get there and 10 back. That's why I said 20, because it's 20 round trip. And like, I don't have a car. I don't have a bike. I don't have anything. Like, I don't have anything. I can't like get there. So I wanted to like move to a city where I know more people so that like, if I do need help with something, I can call somebody that I know and be like, hey buddy, what's up? Do you want to hang out? Also, do you want to help me with this thing? Or like, just, hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, it's been a while. How are you? I'm in town again. You know, like, I'm really frustrated with, again, the uncertainty. I don't do well with uncertainty. As you can probably tell, I'm very like tense and fidgety, and I keep stumbling over my words, and frankly, I'm trying not to cry. I'm really freaked out by all of this. I know that I deserve a comfortable life. I deserve to be in a home where I don't have to worry about losing said home. So I just woke up. Nothing has really changed. I'm still anxious about my housing. I still don't know what's happening. I just called HUD twice. I called 2 different people. Yeah, I still don't know what's going on. Nobody has emailed me back. They're not calling me back. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I wish HUD would like let you make accounts so that you could see what's going on and see what you need to do. And so they had access to all of the same stuff, because to me, from what I'm seeing, it seems like these are 2 separate people who have sent me these documents. One person, who I'm going to call Jay, sent my landlords the contract rent adjustment and they approved it. And then someone else, who I'm going to call H, has sent me the papers, like the stuff to sign. And I'm just really anxious about all of this, because I literally could lose my apartment over this. This is something that I could legitimately like lose my entire living situation over. And I guess I'm gonna just post the vlog tonight instead of like trying to edit it this morning. You know, just so that if there are any updates, you guys will get them in the same vlog. And if there's not, you're gonna be in just as much of suspense as I am. I am not very hungry, not gonna lie. I don't think eating sounds very pleasant right now. Yeah, I'm not having a good time. Hey guys, it is 8:36 p.m. There's not much of an update. The only updates that I have is that I called HUD. I called both of the women from HUD. I told you that already, and that neither of them answered and all that stuff. I contacted my landlord and he got back to me. I tried calling and, you know, he didn't answer at first, but he texted me from the like company line, which is good to know. I didn't know that that line was a cell phone as well. I thought it was just, is that light on? I think my porch light is on. I have some groceries coming here in a second, but so my landlord texted me and he asked what my question was, and I was like, and I've talked to him before, so I was like, hey, so like he knew who I was, so I was like, hey, are we good with HUD? Like I'm getting mixed things and nobody's picking up the phone, and I just want to know what's going on with it and if it's still good on your end. And he was like, no, you're good till next year. Like everything's all set and sorted with us. And I was like, okay. And then oh man, I fucked that up. Anyway, so he said that Jay doesn't work there anymore. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe that's why I'm getting mixed things, because I got an email from somebody else saying something completely different. And he said something along like, here's the letter that I got, by the way. I'm gonna blur out all of my personal info and like all of my landlord info, but this is the letter that I got. And you can pause and read if you want to. And he said that this letter basically like trumps anything else that anybody else could say, because this letter is essentially like approving my HUD. Let me get the text so I can read it to you. I said, okay, perfect. I didn't know Jay wasn't there anymore. Maybe that's why I've been getting different answers. Since Jay was the one who sent out the approval for the rent going up, and H sent me something else that conflicted with that a month later. Thank you so much. This has been really nerve-wracking since my lease is renewing so soon. And my landlord said, we have a rent decision notice from April, which would supersede anything sent afterwards, because we have a signed lease as well. So you're good until next year. If you've got something different, forward it to me and I'll address it. And my next message to him, I don't have it in front of me, but my next message to him was essentially like, do I forward it to this email address? And he never got back to me. If he doesn't get back to me by the time, like by tomorrow, tomorrow when I wake up, because I get up late. I get up at like 11 or 12. So and I know that he goes in, I think at like 9, so he would have had a few hours to get back to me. So if he hasn't, I'll just send it to the email that I asked about, because I've communicated with him there before. I just don't know if that's where he would want me to send that stuff. So, and I did email H saying, you know, I told you guys earlier, I emailed her with the thing that Jay had sent and all of that stuff, and I left them voicemails, and it's 8 p.m. and nobody's gotten back to me, so I'm definitely not hearing anything until tomorrow at the minimum. Later, if it's not that. I'm just hoping that, because I still don't even know what HUD's gonna cover, so I don't know what I'm paying for rent on the 1st, you know? If they told me how much they would cover, I would be like, okay, cool. Like I would just subtract it from my rent, which has gone up a little bit. I am gonna ask my landlord tomorrow as well and be like, do you happen to know how much they're covering, or did they not give that to you? Because they're not answering any of my calls. I'm hoping that they get back to me tomorrow so that at least I can ask and be like, do you know what they're gonna give me? Like, why was this not on my, and another thing, like, why was this not on my file? Like when Jay left, why was it not put on my file for H to see? I just don't understand, because this has caused a lot of really potentially unnecessary stress that I did not need to go through. Like my day-to-day is stressful enough. Did I really need to stress out about the potential of being homeless a week before my lease renews? Not even. No, yeah, it's about a week. My lease ends on June 30th. Like July 8th is my 1 year living here. July 8th will be my 1-year anniversary of living in this apartment. And I want to do something special for that, but I can't if I'm homeless. If I am kicked out of this apartment and I don't find out until fucking June 30th and they're like, hey, get out. I mean, at least it's in writing from my landlord saying, you should be good. This supersedes what she said. Blah, blah, blah. You know, like that, at least. I'm gonna check my email one more time, actually. I don't think I've checked it since right before they closed. Yeah, no, nothing. Is it in my spam, perhaps? No, it's not. No, it's not in there at all. Nice. I also called my eye doctors. They were supposed to send me my prescription because I recently got my eyes checked and they had a prescription for me and they were supposed to send that today and they did not. So that's fun and awesome and great. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of editing tonight, aren't I? Because I have to edit the stuff from yesterday. Yeah, today's been stressful. I did have lunch. I had some noodles with broccoli cheese soup poured on it. And then I also had a bagel with some French fries and some, they're like breakfast sausages. They're the Morningstar ones. I thought it was good. It was all right. I have some stuff coming. I've been having such like sugar cravings and I finally got some stuff to help with that. I got brownies and muffins. I think my Instacart order just got here though. Maybe I'll record myself putting my groceries away. Move my chair. All right, my groceries are put away. I'm gonna make dinner here soon, probably like in an hour, maybe 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna spray the apartment one more time just for, you know, good measure. And yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be more to this. If it's not, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys and I hope that everything works out. I'll see you guys tomorrow.